Confidence is oftentimes the key to unlocking a lot of good things in life. But when you're starting out, the question that you might ask is, how do I become more confident? Because it is often common to find yourself being underconfident when you're new to something and you're just starting out. And so that is the question that we're trying to address today. Now, if this is your first time on this channel, my name is Khyatt. I am a 22-year-old entrepreneur. Earlier this year, I decided not to do an MBA despite getting calls from a lot of top IIMs and B schools in favor of building my own business. On this channel, I share my learnings, my journey, my experiences so that you can hopefully learn from them as well. Now, there's a quote by Alex Hormozy about confidence that I especially love. He says, confidence is not built by shouting affirmations in the mirror. It is built by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. And I think that is the root builder of confidence, is doing and delivering on the things that you said you would do. And that is often the part which leads to a lot of people remaining underconfident. A lot of people come and ask, how do I become more confident? How do I do this? How do I do that? I think the root of all of that is, if you said that you're going to do something, or if you've committed to doing something, then be a man of your words and follow through with what you said you would do. Now what happens is, when you say you're going to do something, right? Let's say I say to myself, and I maybe say to someone else as well, I'm going to start working out from tomorrow. And tomorrow comes and I don't do it. And then tomorrow I say I'm going to start working out tomorrow. And then the day changes and I don't do it again. And I keep doing that often enough every day. You know what happens? You know what subconscious signal I give to my brain? I give my brain the signal that there's something that I want to do, that I have promised to myself that I will do, but I cannot actually do it because I'm not doing it, right? Because the brain needs proof to believe something that you are saying within. And when you don't give it the proof that it needs by actually fulfilling the actions, by doing the things that you say you would do, you're giving yourself, your brain, the subconscious signal that, hey, like maybe I'm not what I say I am, right? And that is how you start the process of becoming underconfident and remaining underconfident. So what most people tend to do, and this happens across their life, right? From the smallest of things like waking up on time, sleeping on time, eating healthy, working out, to something as big as learning a new skill or starting a business or reaching out to someone or asking someone out. People tend to say that they want to do it because deep down they do actually want to do that, right? When someone says, I want to pursue healthier habits and I want to eat healthy and sleep on time, wake up on time, they actually want to do that deep inside, and that is why they're saying it. But then when you don't actually go out and do it, from the smallest of things to the largest of actions like starting a business, when you're saying it to yourself and you don't do it, the exact same subconscious signal is sent to the brain which says, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not who I say I am, right? And you start to build imposter syndrome, you start to feel you're not good enough, and you start to become and you remain underconfident. Now on the flip side, the people who say they're going to do something, however small it is, right? If I say I'm going to have a healthy meal tonight and I do it, and then I say I'm going to sleep on time tonight and I do it, and then I say I'll wake up early tonight and I do it. People that do that start with the smaller actions and then gradually scale up to some of the larger activities like asking someone out or starting to learn a new skill or enrolling in a new program or a course or starting a new business, right? And they start from the small things and they scale up gradually to the large things, and they say they're going to do it and then they deliver on their words. You start to gain confidence. You give yourself the subconscious signal that I am good enough and I actually follow through on what I say I will do. And so your brain, after doing this for long enough, starts to believe everything that you say. So then if you say to yourself, I'm going to make 1 lakh rupees a month, next month on, your brain is not going to say, no, you can't do it because you've never done it, but rather it's going to say, yes, maybe you can do it because you've always done it. And that is the key to confidence. There's also a great poem, I think it is called Things That Are Not Doing the Thing. It's an essay or a poem, I'm not sure what to call it. So how it goes is, thinking about doing the thing is not doing the thing. Telling people that you're going to do the thing is not doing the thing. Writing about doing the thing is not doing the thing. Researching about doing the thing is not doing the thing. And so the point the author is trying to make by that essay or through that poem is that people are involved in all sorts of mental masturbation because it's a very pleasurable activity, right? If you want to get into shape, thinking about getting into shape and thinking about how you're going to work out and eat healthy and pursue all these healthy habits is a very enjoyable experience because you can see that ideal outcome in front of you. But then actually following through on your words and doing the things that are required to get in shape and to be healthy are actually extremely difficult. And so most people only involve themselves in the mental masturbation and never actually do the thing, right? Only doing the thing is doing the thing. So if you are someone who's underconfident, or if you're someone who's just in general looking to push your confidence level up, the way you want to do this is start small. Start with extremely small activities. Tell yourself you're going to read for 15 minutes today. Tell yourself you're going to wake up at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. tomorrow. Tell yourself that you're going to start learning that skill and you'll watch 3 videos about that skill tomorrow. And actually follow through on those words, right? Do what you said you will do, and you will start seeing an uptick in your general demeanor, in your confidence level. You'll start to feel better about yourself because you're reinforcing a positive signal to your subconscious mind and you're telling it that I can do what I say I can do, right? And then gradually, as you scale the level of action up and then you start taking on bigger challenges and you start doing bigger things, you are much more confident about actually delivering on them because you have demonstrated to yourself that you can do it. And to give you some more context, I have personally done this and implemented this in my life. I have made small actionable goals for myself and I've said that I would do it and I've achieved them. And over time, I have started to feel a lot better about myself. I used to tell myself all the time, I'm going to start a business, I'm going to start a business, I'm going to make money, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But there were times when I never actually followed through on what I said I would do. Now what I've done is I just start. So last year, for example, I told myself that I would start having a cold shower every day. I would bathe with cold water. And I did it for a little while and then I stopped, right? Because it was too cold and I gave up. And I felt terrible about that decision that I took, and it led to a big bump in my self-esteem and my confidence levels because I said that I would do it and I did not follow through. And I gave myself the subconscious signal that I was just not good enough to do what I said I would do, right? And so this year I decided I'm going to start again and I will not stop. And I followed through with it. It's, I think, the 27th or 28th of December today, and I've not stopped. I have continued showering with cold water all year, and I'm not going to stop until it becomes a habit because I've promised this to myself and I owe it to myself that I follow through with my words. And I've started to do this in all aspects of my life. If I say I'm going to do something, then I try to deliver it. Now, I'm by no means saying that I'm perfect and that I can do everything that I say I can do, but at least I am putting my best foot forward when it comes to following through on my words, and it has led to a big rise in my self-esteem and my confidence. I generally feel more confident about what I say I can do. I generally feel more confident about my actions. And so if you start implementing this in your life, you start doing the things that you are promising to others and you're promising to yourself that you've always wanted to do, right? Start with the small steps and start delivering on them, and then gradually scale up to the big things that you want to do. And I promise you, you will see a big change in your esteem, your confidence, everything. So I hope this video helped. If you like this, consider subscribing to the channel, consider leaving a like, leave a comment about what you think. I'll be back with more such videos soon. Till then, take care.